What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video today. Today, we're going to be talking about different times for different markets. It's an interesting topic. I just kind of came up with it on the fly. But I want to talk about it, and I want to share my thoughts and opinions on the matter. And I want to get y'all's thoughts and opinions on the matter down below. So, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, everybody. So there's a time and place, and there's a time in the market for each and every asset, in my opinion. But it's not even really my opinion when it's basically a fact, right? Now, a lot of people like to talk about platinum as being the metal that you should not buy because it just is not worth it. It doesn't go up. It stays the same price forever. It's like a never-ending inflation-proof asset, right? And what I mean by inflation-proof is it doesn't even go up with inflation. We were buying platinum for $900 an ounce pre-year 20. So what gives? What's the deal? Well, here's the thing I want y'all to think about a little bit. All right? I was taking a look at the stock market, and specifically the S&P 500. I invest in the S&P 500. I buy an ETF that tracks the S&P 500 and all that good stuff. And I did a calculator, and I put in the calculator, what would my investment look like if I invested 13 years ago? What about 12? What about 11? What about 10? What about 9? What about 8? And blah, blah, blah. So on and so forth. And what you get when you take a look at that is sometimes you made a lot of money. Sometimes you broke even. Sometimes you lost maybe a little bit of money, just 1 year. Just 1 year you lost money. Sometimes you gained a little bit of money, just a little bit, but it's not really worth it. It doesn't keep up with inflation. But overall, you ultimately gain money. Now, the thing with platinum is if I bought this way back, well, I don't know about 2007, that's the date of the coin. But if I bought a very, very old, like let's say 1997 Platinum Eagle, I probably am doing all right, right? Am I doing just top of the world? I'm a billionaire, Bitcoin, when it was worth a penny? No. Okay, we're not quite at that level. But the thing about it is, if you look at the long history, you've made money on platinum if you bought way back in the day. Same with gold, same with silver, same with palladium. Now, at the beginning of this video, I told y'all it was about where it had to deal with, there's a time in the market for everything, right? Essentially is what the intro is all about. And right now, whose time is it? Well, a lot of people are saying this little bugger right here. This little koala, more specifically, gold, right? Gold is on a tear. It's absolutely crazy how much it's gone up. It makes everyone wish they put all their money in gold back pre-year 20. Now, here's another asset that had its time, but it's scaled back quite a bit. And you could have bought an ounce of palladium for $1,000. I don't know, 10 years ago maybe? Give or take a few years. And then you could have sold it for $3,000. And now you can buy it again for $1,000. But here's the thing. Nobody can time the market perfect, right? We just can't do it. So some people are buying palladium right now, and some people are sitting on palladium that they spent way too much money on, and they hope it goes back up. Now, realistically, I think it could go back up, right? It could be a very distant future, but it could go back up, and we could see that once again. So that's why I'm stacking it as well, even though I only have 1 gram. Now, silver is the same kind of deal, right? Could we see $20 silver again? Maybe, if we get into an extreme deflationary kind of situation, or the economy just gets so dang good that people are comfortable and stuff, maybe it goes back down to 20. I don't know. And if it did, you wish you sold at 30. But you're not too mad because you only bought at 20 back in the day. But at the same time, your money hasn't gone up with inflation like it's supposed to. So what gives? What's the deal? Same with real estate, all right? Back in 2008, people are like, man, I wish I never bought this house. In 2010, people are like, man, I'm about to buy a house for almost pennies on the dollar. And now today, people are like, man, I wish I could just buy a house at all. So it's crazy, right? It's absolutely insane. It's insanity. And that's how the markets work. The same with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin's a relatively new asset, so we don't really know how that's going to unfold in the future, right? We can take a look at the charts and we can see, oh man, I wish I just bought, I wish. We can wish all day long, but we need to quit wishing and we need to start doing. So what is the main point of this video? Well, buy some platinum if you don't have any. You need some, even just a little bit. I'm telling you, I've been telling y'all for years and y'all are like, man, you've gone nowhere with that metal. Maybe, but maybe one day I will. Who knows? And again, it's not my only asset. I got silver, I got gold, I got platinum, I got money in the S&P, I got palladium, I got money in real estate, I got all kinds of things. All right? Assets you wouldn't believe. A little small business on the side that I invest in. Boom. That makes me more money. That's an investment. Yep. All sorts of things. Retirement investing, all kinds of things. All kinds of interesting things I invest in, right? I don't just invest in platinum. And I never suggest anybody just go into one specific asset, even just an asset class like bullion, right? Diversify as much as you possibly can, because at any given moment, any one of these could hit. So here's the thing. Let's say I bought this 1/10 ounce pre-year 20, and I've more than doubled my money. If I'm in a bind, I could sell this for double my money. Instead of selling this for no profit, or even a little bit of loss, and maybe even this, right? I mean, realistically, I probably wouldn't lose money on that, buying pre-20, but you get the gist. I could lose money on palladium, right? Imagine if I only had palladium and I bought it at $3,000 an ounce, and look at where it's sitting at right now, $1,000 an ounce. I'd lose 66% of my investment. But I don't have to do that, right? I've got all four. I don't have to just sell one in a bind. Or if I see a better opportunity somewhere, I can move assets over from one class to another or one area to another, and I don't have to worry about losing money. Right? I might not gain as much. Maybe gold triples or quadruples, and maybe I only double my money, but that's okay. Profit is profit, and there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of money home with you, right? That's how the casinos get you. They're like, hey, man, play that last dollar. No, man, I've won a couple hundred. I'm going to just go home. No, come on, sit down. No, don't do it. Don't fall for it. But yeah, y'all, that's what I have for y'all today. I wanted y'all to just kind of think about that, kind of pick y'all's brain a little bit. I've been picking my own brain a little bit. Maybe I'm just off my rocker and I've lost my mind. I have no idea. But with all that being said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all so very much. Thank y'all for stopping by on my channel, watching my latest video. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button so you can always stay up to date. Future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. And with all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.